Good morning. You catch me down by the river in a different section where I've just seen the dippers, but it was very dark, so I didn't manage to get any video. But after the dippers had left, a wagtail come in, a grey wagtail, and hopefully I've got a bit of video of that. It might be slightly dark, but yeah, it was well worth trying for, I suppose. And see what else we can get. It's a bit gloomy though, very gloomy day. So looks like the sun has definitely gone, but we'll go and see what else we can get. Well, I'm about halfway up a hill, a big hill, and when you're as fat as me, carrying the gear that I'm carrying, you feel every step. But I heard a woodpecker earlier, so I thought I'd come and have a look, see what I can find. I don't know whether I'll find him, but with a bit of luck, at the very least, I'll get maybe some tree creepers or something like that. There's quite a few around here. It's a little bit dark for still photography, but we'll give it a go anyway. If I didn't have high blood pressure before, I've got it now. So, onwards and upwards, literally. Little tip, be more observant when you go out with your camera. Don't always look miles ahead, you know. Just because you've got a big lens on doesn't mean that everything is going to be far away. And when you get as professional as I am, you start to track animals and you can find their homes and stuff really easy. I mean, take this for instance. Let me just turn you around. Now, to the normal person, this is just an average tree. Now, if you really, you know, get your eye in, you'll soon learn to find out where animals really live. And here, I think I found one. There you go. Now I think that's the entrance to maybe a mouse house or, or a paintball. Isn't that crazy? The things people do, but it's so funny. Writing today. Who could possibly live in a house like this? Whew. Bit of a narrow track now. Slips away a bit. It's yeah, as you can see, it's very dodgy. Not too bad if you're not carrying gear, but it's very iffy if you're carrying equipment. There we go. There we go. Looks like they've had a fair old bit of water down here. Yeah, certainly have. Very mushy. Right, onwards. Sorry about the heavy breathing, but at the end of the day, I am a fat bloke carrying a lot of equipment. Okay, so finally I got to the top of the hill. Going down should be a lot easier. That's all I can say, really. Just having a bit of a rest so I can stop heavy breathing like a pit bull on a tight lead. I've not heard the woodpecker, surprisingly. I've not heard the woodpecker since I got to the top of the hill. You probably heard me coming about 6 steps in at the bottom. But so I'm just stopped at an opening, bit of an opening here at the moment. There's a big log here, a cut off stump. A few of the birds are coming down, so I've put a little bit of seed on, just to see what comes in really. I might get a couple of shots, but it won't be nothing amazing. I think the thing is, not hatch. The hope is, with the trees that are around me, they're so textured, such textured bark, I wouldn't know one from another. But it's the right sort of environment for the tree creeper. There's plenty of it around me, and they tend to go to the more textured, thick bark, I find anyway. Yeah, so I think it's just a case of either waiting to hear if the woodpecker makes a call or whether he starts drumming on a tree or something to that effect. Give me some idea of direction. I've got a rough idea. There's a couple of trees down there that are sort of pretty dead, and there's a few holes in them from what I remember. I've not been here for quite a while, on this section anyway. Now I know there's a tawny owl. I heard a tawny owl down there pretty much every time I come here in the morning, and I've never managed to find him. They just blend in so well, don't they? So well camouflaged, but that's how they stay alive so long. But anyway, so we'll see what we can do. Get a few shots probably of the little stuff, the general bread and butter type birds, and hopefully we'll, at the very least we'll get a nuthatch. I'm pretty sure I've got the dippers on the way in this morning. I did see the kingfisher. I didn't get a shot of the kingfisher before I even had a chance. People walked by and spooked me out and stuff. possibly some long-tail shots, wagtail shots, grey wagtails, and yeah, let's see what else we can do really. Bit of a gloomy day though, as you can see, but this nuthatch is coming in and out. We'll see what we can do with him. Not everybody's cup of tea, but a picture's a picture at the end of the day, and I think more of us do this just to get out and enjoy the environment than we do, you know, for the end result. Would be nice, have a good picture, bit of a bonus, but it's not the be all and end all. I don't think that's why a lot of photographers truly do it. They just want to enjoy the surroundings. But, at least that's how I feel. So whether you feel the same is a different story. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Right, I'm in the general area that I think the woodpecker was calling from this morning. I'm probably way off mark, but I think it's around there somewhere. Then I'm knackered and I need to sit down, so I think this is it. I found myself a log, but yeah, the skies have darkened over. I'm going to put my rain cover on my camera just in case, but it's going very dark now. The sad fact is that generally when the light goes I usually find stuff. It's a bit odd, but it seems to be the way that happens, so I only hope if something does turn up that it's close enough for me to use a shorter focal length in order to get more light. But that's if we see anything at all. I've got a few shots of the nuthatch and that down the other end, and maybe a bit of a video. So if nothing else, I've got that. But I don't know. I'm beginning to think there's not going to be a lot of sign of the woodpecker, and to be honest, I've only seen one tree creeper since I came up the hill there, which is a bit odd. There's usually quite a few up here, so it's very quiet today. So we'll see what we get anyway. It's never a bad day, is it? There's always something to see and something to get a picture of, so it's never a bad day. Not as far as I'm concerned, it's not. So we'll just see. Hopefully if we get a woodpecker, it's a bonus. If we don't, we try again, and it gives us a reason to come out another day. And well, that's it really. So I'm going to put the rain cover on the camera and see what else I can get. See what happens.